tuning in to Queen of Tarot. I am Ninti. This is your monthly love and general reading. Love is going to be the second part. It's going to get a little kinky, so if you are under 18, definitely don't watch that part, okay? Let me start by thanking all of my new subscribers. Viewers, thank you so much. Hit the subscribe button to become a part of the Queendom family, to connect with this wonderful, beautiful love energy that we have going on here. Got the red candle going back there. I'm in my passionate love energy today, true Sagittarian mode. So yeah, thanks to everyone. And also, I feel this 20-year cycle. I don't know who or may be feeling this 20-year cycle thing, but I definitely feel, and I know it has to do with your placements and all of that stuff, but I definitely feel this 20-year cycle because I had a show here in Atlanta back in 1999. I'm going to add a clip so you can see me.
And one more deformity before one I missed, and that's hydrocephalus.
Okay.
And those are people that you may see that have water head. They call them water heads or whatever.
Larger craniums.
Larger craniums.
That ties into the fact, again, that these beings called angels, or Neteru, or Anunnaki, or Malaikat, these beings that came from Orion, and Arcturus is mentioned in the Bible. These beings came here and they were doing genetic experiments. And part of their genetic experience to getting toward this Melanite Lulu Amalu, or this primitive worker, was the being called Dunakal. And these beings are born with an extra large cranium. These are also subterranean beings, believe it or not. This is the real deal. And these beings, subterranean beings, are also mixed in with surface dwellers. And of course, when they mix in, that we also inherit from their blood those certain so-called deficiencies.
And they have found skulls to prove,
no doubt about it.
That. We hope that our brothers can put that up too for our viewers to see.
That's right.
But do you have any questions that you want to ask, brother?
No questions.
Any closing remarks that you want to give our viewers?
All I would say is to our viewers, it's time to really do some research. It's a lot of information we tried to cover. You really got to do some research. Read your Bible. You'll find out there's a lot of things taking place that are unexplained by the reverend or the imam or the pastor. So what we got to do now is start going in there and doing our own homework.
That was me at 26 years old. I've been out here for a long time doing this work. And at that time, that's where I learned to do all this stuff back 20 years ago. Editing, broadcasting, all of that stuff. I learned to edit on an Avid system. So this stuff today is like baby stuff. So I got an opportunity. It was just too much for me because, getting out there locally in Atlanta, once Bill Campbell walked up to me and recognized me, and Cynthia McKinney, on that level, it was just too much for me as a 26-year-old. It was a lot. It was a lot of pressure from people, of the upper echelon. It was just too much for me, and I didn't know how to handle it. But that 20-year cycle coming around, baby, I'm here. I'm older. I'm wiser, and I'm gonna know how to handle it this time, and work it this time, and make some moves in the city this time. So yeah, the 20-year cycle. So I'm feeling that. Also, guys, definitely got some alert to guard myself from the evil eye. So definitely calling on the energy of the Most High to rebuke any negative energy that is coming this way. If it's not of love, it's just of negative energy. If you're giving the evil eye, we're going to put that Botswana gate on you, baby. You know what I'm saying? If you have to deal with the evil eye, get you some Botswana agate. You see that eye right there, baby? That blocks the evil eye. Okay? So anybody who's looking upon you, who wants to wish anything upon you, send it back to them tenfold. Okay? That's how we do that up in here. We don't bring that. We don't take that on. We send people's mess back to them. Okay? Blah. All right. So I'm about to go into each individual sign. Thank you so much. Readings up next. Hi to my wonderful Scorpios. Thank you guys. You were so supportive last month. Thank you so much. I think you guys had the most views of all my monthly readings. It's like 160 something. So that's great for me just starting out. You know what I'm saying? I'm grateful and thankful to the Most High for all this growth, for everything that is moving, all the lives that I can touch, all the ears that can hear my voice. I give thanks. So let's start off with giving you guys an angel guidance card, okay? The overall energy, I did some current energy prior this week. So, we have the past, some things in your past that seems to be haunting. We have a mother figure that seems to, showed up And we got guidance from the angels to release and surrender. So I'm just going to see if that energy is carrying over. If that was you guys' energy or some of the other water signs or whatever. We're just going to check out and see what's going on with my Scorps. Child. Alrighty. Guidance from the angels. Child. It says, you care deeply about children and they readily respond to your love. That is so true. I know this Scorpio guy. He is so awesome with kids. I mean, he's an asshole otherwise. But he is so awesome with kids. Well, don't take that personal, Scorps. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying that personal. You know how y'all can be. Y'all know when y'all bring the stinger out. Y'all know when y'all can bring the Grim Reaper out. Y'all, you know, sometimes y'all like the warmest people. Okay, let's just keep it real. But it's all love. It's unconditional love in this thing, baby. It's unconditional love in this thing. But we're going to speak the truth. And we're going to tell it like it is. We ain't going to lie. All right. So let's get into it. We have the Page of Earth. So it looks like there's an opportunity, you know, to make money. Got the new good tarot deck. Love the deck. Beautiful cards. But look how big it is in my small little hands. So, I mean, I can handle big things in my hand, you know what I'm saying? But whew, we're trying to work it out here. We're trying to work it out and see how we're going to work together in this thing. Because I am struggling. All right, Scorps, you guys spit out 5 cards. I guess I will take those. I haven't let anyone else have that many, but you guys got something to say. Let's do this. Yeah. Like I said, new opportunity. Definitely a new opportunity. You know, for something for growth, pinnacle, you know. A message about an opportunity. You have the 6 of Swords. You know, so there's a sense of, you know, leaving things behind. You know, like I said, release and surrender, that's coming up. Leaving things in the past. I can see that. You have the 7 of Cups, you know, which is about options and having decisions to make. You have the Empress, you know, which is the ultimate feminine energy. Either you're manifesting yourself in this way or someone else in your arena is manifesting in that way. And then we have the 4 of Earth, which is about, you know, holding back your emotions, holding back your money, holding back, you know, being stable, cautious, saving, you know. He's also, well, you know, he can be that stingy guy in the Rider-Waite. He can be looked at that way anyway. Let me do some clarifications and see what else is going on with you guys, Scorp. I'm trying to pull my energy up. I hope y'all don't take me as deep as Pisces. Pisces was pretty deep today. Page of Earth, Page of Pentacles. Look like you're trying to juggle 2 situations. You got 2 things in your hand, trying to juggle, balance. Looks like you're leaving something behind. You showed up in the reading. Bam! The Grim Reaper, him or herself. Conflict over some of the options and stuff, you know. Conflict over your options. Looks like there was some truth. Some truth coming from this Empress character. This Empress energy. Messenger of truth. Okay, and you're holding back. Let's see who you're holding back, why you're holding back. But definitely trying to bring some balance and stuff with some endings, you know, some conflict, some truth that came out, you know, about something that you wanted, about your independence. You know, maybe the truth came out about you. I've been seeing that a lot. Like the manipulation card has been showing up so heavy. I think every reading I did today, the manipulation has shown up. And I've seen like this manipulation of people pretending, you know, I guess it's a lot of that marriage energy, cheater energy out there, that men are married and pretending to be independent and free when they're really committed. Because that energy is so heavy. I'm like picking that energy up. So heavy. But I mean, I could sort of kind of see that for some of you guys too, as a possibility. But let's look. Let's see what we can see here. It does look like you know, you do. You know, you're trying to juggle. It looks like you're trying to juggle and balance this new business opportunity, this new investment for money and whatever, and also this offer of love. You are leaving behind some things. There is a time of endings and new beginnings. Leaving some things behind. Looks like you're leaving the past, the pain, and all that stuff behind, because you're moving towards love. It's a new love situation here. Like I said, there's options, conflict over your options, and making a choice. Making choices. The Empress is clarified by the Page of Swords, which is about a messenger of truth, and messenger of truth of a new opportunity, of a new passion, of a new ambition. That's what I'm feeling. New desire. But there's definitely looks like, you know, you're holding back. There's this holding back from this independent energy, or this independent woman or man, you know, because maybe there's a sense of defeat, you know, or you're holding back fighting for this. But that's just what I'm seeing so far. Let me show you the cards. The Page of Earth. He is so cool. He reminds me of like Peter Pan. I think about Peter Pan when I see that. And then we have that clarified by the Two of Pentacles. Clarified in here by the Knight of Cups. So there's a knight coming with this cup. And then we have the Six of Air, which I don't know if bringing them closer shows them better or pulling them further apart. But Six of Air, like I said, it's like Six of Swords. You know, getting your losses, getting your stuff, and getting out of town. Picking up the swords and going. And that's clarified by the Death card, you guys. So bringing endings, bringing death to a situation, bringing a close to something. Once and for all. Possibly because of this new love opportunity. Or a new ambition, new emotional connection, or new emotional fulfillment. A new opportunity for emotional fulfillment. However that manifests, through person, through a project, or whatever. This card is so beautiful. The Seven of Cups, which is about decisions and options. Look at all those options. I love how they portrayed that. But we have conflict over those options. But yeah, we have conflict over those, making a choice, pretty much, because that is the Two of Wands. Let me check this out because I'm learning this deck. I'm learning the secret. Tarot has secret stuff. It's not typical. The Two of Wands. What is he holding? Oh, he's holding what he wants. Okay. So yeah, it's definitely some conflict over options and choices of what you want. The Empress in this deck is beautiful too. And we have that clarified, like I said, by the Page of Swords. So, I mean, there could be some, you know, it's less truth being told, past messenger of truth. This Empress energy, the Empress is, she's a culmination of all the queens. She's the mother of abundance and creativity and fertility, and she's just abundant. She just carries that energy of abundance and love. And there seems to be, like I said, Four of Pentacles. Seems that you're holding back or holding on to your independence. You're holding on to your independence. And it looks like you're willing to fight for it. Because it looks like you're fighting for all these wars coming at you. You're willing to fight for it. So, hey, that is great. Child. You care deeply about children, and they readily respond to your love. All children, including your own inner child, require love, affection, and attention. Yes, that inner child needs healing. Yes, yes. We can clear and open your heart and schedule so that you can give more time and energy to the children who need you. So, I don't know, Scorpios. I mean, I just feel, I mean, there's definitely, you know, this was not, I don't know if this is a love reading. I guess it is. It's just love has showed up in your personal. We're at 13. You want to offer this new cup, you know, because it looks like you made a choice, you know. It looks like, you know, you want to offer this new opportunity. This Ace of Wands. You're either defeated or you either are willing to fight for it. There's a balance, like I said, of this death, the conflict over, I guess, the truth of your independence. For some. And the truth about what you really want. There's a new opportunity that's going to require you to leave things, like I said, in the past. Options in the past. In order to hold on to the Empress. If that's your goal. If your goal is to hold on to your independence, then you have to release and surrender the Empress for her next love and continue exploring your options. Okay? That is what I'm feeling on the general part, Scorps. You guys, my last reading for the night. Let's get this love reading. And I can finish up my editing. I gotta check. All right. Let's check into your love situation. What's going on in Scorpio's love department? Sexual energy is very intense. And I picked that up before for you guys. I have the sexual magic tarot right now. So I'm picking up a lot of sexual energy and messages as well. So I would just say this to whoever resonates. Being that you all are so emotional and love to feel so deeply, like, that can't be achieved through loose options and things. And I'm just going to leave it at that, because I'm not trying to offend anyone or judge. Especially about to get off in this sexual terror. I'm about to start talking nasty, kinky. No. Especially I'm with Scorps too. I might tell y'all, my sexual energy might overcome me. I might just freak on out over it. No, I'm kidding. Let's see what's going on with you guys. 8 of Pentacles, you are working. 6 of Swords, you're leaving stuff in the past. 6 of Swords again. So you're definitely leaving the past. Things in the past. You're taking your shit and leaving. Things in the past. You could be going towards the King or Queen of Pentacles energy. For wish fulfillment. Of love. I love the Lover's card in this deck. Oh, I love this deck. And the thing I really love in this deck are the Knights. And I haven't even gotten a Knight yet, because the horses are so... Sag, love horses. The horses are so... Is this the one? The horses are so amazing. But anyway, let's get the sexual tarot. Sexual magic tarot. So tapping into that energy, I was like, yeah, I need to go ahead and give me a deck. I'm feeling that energy strong. Getting back into my sexual magic strong. Manifest with some things. Through sex. Make things happen. I can't wait to experiment. This could be your energy, the other person's energy, people around you's energy. I'm really seeing that lately, that I'm picking up. I could pick your energy up. It could be someone around you. So take it as it resonates with you. Okay. Alrighty, my Scorps. Some of these cards, especially the sexual cards, like some of them I'm just not seeing for the first time, so I'm like, okay, what are they doing? What are they doing in there? Just a little bit more clarification. Looks like somebody was definitely left out in the cold. You know, it's gonna need a period. It looks like taking a period of rest. King of Wands, you know, could have been out there doing, you know, your thing. The Tower came. Maybe some cheating was discovered, or discovered that somebody has somebody else. which brought some justice to the situation. And balance. Alrighty, let's get into it. Scorpios. We have the Eight of Pentacles here, which I said is like about work. Like, it's just working on something. And the Sun card. The Sun card in this deck, though, is so cute. Again, the Secret Tarot. I'm learning this deck. It's not the typical meanings. You gotta be here to get this deck. But, you know, this is a Sun card, but it's like two friends. It's like two, you know, I can't tell if they're the same sex. That looks same sex. Maybe the Sun came out on some same sex stuff. Maybe the Sun came out on some things that, you know, because these two, yeah. So maybe, you know, the Sun came out on some, you know, bisexual. Maybe somebody came out of the closet. You know, maybe somebody came out of the closet at work. Which is causing somebody to be left out in the cold. Or maybe because somebody felt like they were left out in the cold, they came out at work. Or they shine a light on something at work. It doesn't have to be that. I'm feeling that for some situations. But for other situations, it's just simply that the light was shined on something at work. You know, about being left out in the cold. Or you were left out in the cold at something at work. And, you know, it's out. Something is out. Oh, this is the Five of Pentacles on here. It's not much to show on this one. They're fully clothed. They're fully clothed. So, you know, maybe a Sun came out about a friendship or partnership, you know. And somebody's left out in the cold, though. Somebody's left behind. Somebody, you know, something came out. A secret was revealed. I feel like in a work setting. It could have been about work and money, but I'm feeling like something came out at work. The Sun was shining on something in a work setting about somebody being left out in the cold, possibly because some type of, you know, bisexual, homosexual, or any type of other kind of sexual relations happened. It's out. Somebody left. Somebody out in the cold because of it. I'm seeing this in so many ways. I'm getting so many stories through this. Like, I'm getting about 3 or 4 different scenarios. You know, I see a scenario where, like I said, I see work. I see a work setting. I see where somebody came out at work. People are now finding out this person is gay or bisexual. And people are sort of kind of leaving that person out in the cold. And they're turning their back on that person that people used to be friends or whatever, which I don't understand that in today's society, but okay. I feel like a work situation the Sun will shine something in a work situation about a relationship. It doesn't have to be bisexual, just about a relationship or a friendship or two people together. And because of that, either the person, somebody was left out in the cold. I can't. It can go in either way. There's so many stories and vibrations I feel with this that it can go anywhere. I just have to give real basic. Work setting, somebody found out about some type of relationship, and somebody was left out in the cold. Somebody was left because of it. Okay? That's as simple as I can bring it, because I'm getting too much on that. 6 of Swords, leaving stuff, pain and stuff in behind. There's some conflict, leaving that conflict, all that fighting and stuff behind. 4 of Swords. Is that Swords? Yeah, 4 Swords. Which, in this deck, Let me try to get my arm right. I don't know, I'm gonna have to bring it closer. But it's typically about happy home, stable foundation. No, yeah, rest, all that kind of stuff. You're resting, taking a break, that kind of stuff. So that energy too. Okay. I do feel the energy of resting because you are leaving stuff behind. So you are resting. However, as an intuitive reader, I see him trying to pry her mouth open. She already has it, his penis in her hand. You know what I'm saying? She's already ready to suck. You know what I'm saying? But he's still trying to pry her mouth and her eyes open, which is very forceful. That's very forceful. So I'm feeling that you're leaving behind this conflict and this very forceful energy. Forced to the point that a person will know you're going to do something and they still try to put the pressure on you or still try to force you to do something that I already know you're going to do anyway. Unwarranted pressure, unnecessary stress is what I feel. With that, we have the Queen of Pentacles, which is clarified by the Nine of Wands, which is about, feeling trapped, feeling guarded, So this Queen of Pentacles could definitely be guarded, from this Knight of Wands, because, the Knight of Wands, he does what he does. He's a ladies' man. He's fine and he knows it. He feels all a woman has to do is hug him, and he's got her. Because, she feels that physique. But yeah. Yeah. I do feel, the King of Wands, again, like I said, these cards are like, me anyway, I gotta break myself out of the meanings, because it's just not what I read. Like, I see so much different than what the meanings are. But I feel like, he really wants this. I'm not feeling the typical Knight of Wands energy. Like the King of Wands is King of Wands. His eyes are closed. Like, he's really in love. Like, this is a deep embrace. I've seen some embraces on here on some of these cards. Dude's eyes open, peeping around. A real sneaky kind of look. But this is not a sneaky look. He's really in this. He's really feeling this. So, I feel that's a true connection. So maybe, for some, you might feel trapped by a connection with a Queen of Pentacles. You might feel guarded by or from this connection. You may have guarded. She may have guarded. But yeah, there's definitely wounds. There's definitely a guard. There's definitely a wall, barrier between the king and the queen, wherever you sit. Because they're right here together. So, we have the Knight of Cups, the Nine of Cups, which is wish fulfillment, getting what you want. No, clarified by the Nine of Cups. So 2 wishes fulfilled. That's what I'm getting here. Like, you don't get one. This is not 1 wish fulfillment. This is 2 wishes fulfilled in 1. Wow. But something has come along to shake that. And it looks like it's another man Either that is you that got caught with someone, or that is that person, that her you caught. You know, it can go either way. You got to put yourself where you resonate. Is that you getting banged out? Is that you doing the banging? Or is that you catching something? But somebody got caught in the act or something. Or it could be all in your head. It could be all in your head. You may not have physically seen, but this could be just an image that you have of her having sex with someone else. Your wish fulfillment, which seems to make you angry. You know, vice versa. If you are that female, if you are a Scorpio female, let me put it like this. You are a Scorpio female. You probably have somebody who's very upset about you being with somebody else. Scorpio man, same thing. Like, there's probably somebody that is upset about you being with somebody else. Okay. Scorpio man, you could have found out about your person and someone else. You could have been caught. So this can go so many ways. Like, I'm just feeling that you could fall in all three roles here. You know, you could be the person, you know, like I said, you can be the person getting banged, you can be the banger, or you can be the person, you know, that's doing the catching in this card. But this is what has brought down your wish fulfillments. This is what has crushed it. But the Lover's card, I love the Lover's card. It is sick. Oh, I love this card. Oh my God, look how he's lifting her up to the sky. The Lovers. Four of Swords. Resting on that. Resting on the Lovers. Resting on making a decision. Because there's some justice here. We have the Justice card here. She's just balancing the scales and telling the truth. Oh, I'm going extra long with you guys. Let me wrap this up, Scorps. I mean, we got a child at the center of this. That's I have to keep looking at my angel guidance card. There's a child somewhere in the midst of this too. A child or children. Which is sad. Yeah, Scorps. Right now, all I can say, I mean, if a child doesn't need to be around the conflict. A child doesn't need to be around. I mean, like, you got to determine what you want your child, like, to see and to be around. Like, I mean, I'm feeling that energy, like, you know, being a good example for your children. Because your child, if you got a daughter, your daughter's going to look for a man like you. So you better be the man that you want your daughter to look for and that you want your daughter to have. And vice versa. Yeah, Scorps, that's all I can pull in, guys. I mean, like I said, my whole thing with you all, I mean, it looks like you're leaving, this pain and stuff behind, this conflict. God's good. That's great. Got to get over this feeling of being left behind. You got to make, if this is your wish fulfillment, you got to deal with yourself. I mean, 2 wishes fulfilled, and you, like, I'm going to lose that. But, yeah. I still say, justice has been served, go with your spirit, let your spirit lead you, follow your intuition. I mean, that's all I can say. I mean, that is all I can say at this point, Sometimes it's sad, like one of the cards, one of the books, the Two of Swords, it says, no, it may not even be that, but one of the meanings is, sometimes in making no decision is making a decision. So that's what we have to understand too in life. We also have to understand too in life, especially with particular things, especially when we're dealing with this love. And, I know me dealing with this twin flame journey and all this stuff. This stuff is not on our time. It's on God's time and the universe time. So we got to act when it's time to act. If it's time to fall back, it's time to fall back. If it's time to get up and act, it's time to get up and act. But you got to follow what you're being told to do. Because if you don't, then you won't be in alignment. And, it won't manifest. If you're not following your guidance. Okay? Scorpios, follow your guidance. That is my advice. You guys are very intuitive. I know you are. So I know you're getting guidance. I know you're being led. I know sometimes that male ego, you want to do what you want to do when you want to do it. But sometimes, I'm talking to the males. Females too can get our ego too. But we want to do it when we want to do it. And sometimes God is like, do it now. And a lot of times men have a hard time dealing with that. Of having to act, because they want to be in control. They don't want to, and I mean, I can go to a whole speech on how I feel. Sometimes men don't want to listen to God, but we're not some. It's a battle of the ego or intuition. Okay? Thank you so much, guys. Scorpio, I went the longest on you guys. Thank you all. I have to cut some of this out. This is too long. Thank you all for listening. Like, share, subscribe. Peace and love to the family. Until next time.